in buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Turner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Virginia Tech's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it from the gun. The Hokies offense is on the move now.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
He's got him on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here takes the toss, runs to his left. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he could not be.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
You're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Just trucks through the defender. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Snags the big throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers.
It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Now listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Hokies with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sierra running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards. Now you're behind the snap.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. We'll some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He would not be denied.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He finds some space. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Breaks an open space. Across the 40. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Off the play fake, look at it pass it. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the grab. It's Banks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
A direct snap. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back in motion now. It's a toss play to the right. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Hands it off on the counter. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Jackson.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receiver in motion now. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Hokies will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw caught on the left side. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. On the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Over the middle, but
these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that Nick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that
end zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Turner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Under pressure, just lets him go.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Breaking tackles. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And that catch is hauled in. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The field goal's good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Hokies will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the return will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Intentional grounding.
So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers quickly, receiver on the screen. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's first down. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Sticking with the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Rick. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field.